We mainly use the dollies for moving mattresses on and off the floor. It keeps them from becoming damaged during the venture, and it's very useful. We also use it for bedroom groups. Whenever there's just one man moving it, we put it on top for chest, dressers, and nightstands. Move it all at once.
So it saves you some time?
Absolutely.
Keeps it from getting damaged? All right, so you would recommend one?
I would absolutely recommend one.
All right, awesome, thanks.
Well,
oh, that yellow dolly works tremendously. Just to let you guys know, it helps us out tremendously throughout the day as we're moving TVs from the warehouse to the customer's car. For then we're not knocking over things, making sure things are not damaged. So it works out with the way it's supposed to.
I thought the thing was great, especially for our furniture and mattresses. It worked perfect.
All right, thanks.
We're using it for bedding. We're using it for a lot of the televisions as well too. The only thing that we can't use it for is appliances, but everything else.
Well, you can't. We've actually been using it for that too.
Shut my mouth. There you go.
Because if it's in a box, it'll fit.
There you go. All right, there you go. So, but I know that bedding has been a great help.
Okay.
And then of course with the larger screen televisions, everything from 70 on down, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
The giraffe, as we're calling it now,
Okay.
has been an absolutely indispensable part of our business, particularly on truck nights, because instead of having to do one dolly of maybe 2 televisions at a time here, we can get half a dozen, maybe even more going out at a time there. It speeds up everything so much faster than it has been.
Oh yeah, like it worked perfect for mattresses. Like when I'm carrying it by myself, I just slide it on, and it's perfect. Go right out the door.
All right, cool. And the TVs?
TVs also, especially the 60 inches, the slider, just lift it up. It's only about 5 inches off the ground, slide up, and you can slide it on. Go right on out the door,
So it's...
work better than the cart or the dolly, so.
Oh, awesome.
I love it.
I use it every day. And it's awesome. Okay. It helps tremendously.
Okay. You want to say anything about how you load it, or is it easy to load?
Yeah, it's very easy to load.
Okay.
Put 3 or 4 TVs on it at once.
Wow.
Okay, well, I use it to move mattresses and, the bases, because these things are pretty long, and, it's perfect square to get down the aisles that, we have to get down, and, sometimes I have to stand it up, and, I can fit more load on here. I moved the mattresses, like I had 6 mattresses to move from one section to another section. I did it in like 2 hours with this, and before we just had to try to lift it up and walk it over or break it down piece by piece.
How long did it take you before without that?
Like 3 days.
3 days versus 6 hours?
3 days, because people get too tired trying to move the things, and I did this by myself in like 2 hours with the help of this. So.
I use it for TVs.
Use it? Okay. And you like it for that?
I do. It's exactly the same height as our Big Joe, so it's easy to move.
Oh, really? Carl, how do you like that thing?
Oh, I like it because I need it more than they do on average. To move my stuff around, like this, I have a lot of stuff to put out, so it works out for me very well. In their case, they use a lot of hand trucks, but yeah, I like it.
You like it?
And then I like the size of it too, because I can move it around, because we have those little flatbeds in the back, those little blue ones, and they're a little bit bigger, and they can be noisy too. So it's like, this is less commotion, kind of quiet and smooth, just kind of go through the store and breeze through.
Okay. Yeah. Is that the most you've ever put on it? I guess it's pretty handy because stuff doesn't fall off.
I put some stuff on there, basically like to the height of the legs. I put stuff up that high.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like it, just to max it out.
Yeah, I like the low footprint, but the other thing that I like is that you can actually move all the poles.
Okay.
Because then that makes it accommodate all the different types of widths and the dimensions of all the freight that we have. Because we've got a lot of different dimensions of freight in this store.
So, like with that cart, would you think you need the mattress dollies, or would you be able to get away with not having so many different carts?
Yeah, I don't use the mattress dolly at all anyway. It's not really much of a mattress dolly, to tell you the truth.
It's more of a width about it that you can't put king size.
So with yours, you can change the different widths and diameters for by changing out the poles.
Oh, okay.
That's what we like.
And we have some.
Additionally, we have to build like tables and things, and we have to carry a lot of like plywood and stuff like that. Those really low ones are outstanding for that too, because the plywood that we use, it's pressed wood, and it's extremely heavy per sheet. It's a 2-man lift. So you can actually, tilt that stuff over and put it onto those and move them around very easily in the store. We don't really have any other method to do that.
Yeah, we're using it for mattresses. It's great for putting mattresses on there. It's great for putting rugs. It's a really good rug cart. We have some red rug carts, but this works just as well as the red rug carts. It's really great for moving some of the higher priced in the larger mirrors that we have, the really heavy mirrors. It's really good for that. We can also take these things off and put a piece of furniture on here, and it's high enough to where the furniture comes off the ground, and it's easy to push the furniture back and forth.
Yeah, use it. Wow.
They're taking this away, AD.
All right, go ahead. Oh, see, show them the face.
Show them the sad face. Are you unhappy that you're taking it away? Did you use it every day?
Well,
Obviously, you guys liked it.
yeah, I mean, we used it literally every day.
How much would it cost us? This is very handy when it comes to
Yeah.
60 inches, 65-inch TV, sharps, and you're trying to roll them.
Yeah, and it doesn't fall off.
But they fall off on these. You can't even put them on there. They're trying to
Yeah.
maneuver
Yeah.
through the aisle, racetrack.
Yep.
All right.
Right
Right
That's
on
what
here.
we use it for like stacking big. Because see, now we use these dollies, and it takes twice as amount of time to do it with this than it does with that.
Really? All right.
And even when you use, you figure taking a 60-inch
Uh huh.
sharp TV.
Uh huh. They're heavy.
You imagine taking that on one of these. You can't take it on there.
Oh, really? So what are we gonna have to do now?
Figure the racetracks. What you have to do is rearrange the racetracks, scoot everything over.
You got to rearrange the stores and the racetracks?
You have to scoot it over to actually get it to go through there.
That's insane.
What's up, Steve?
Steve, you ever use this yellow dolly?
Oh yeah.
You like it?
We can really lose it, man.
I'm
He's taking it. Corporate didn't want to pay for it to buy it anymore, or something like that. He's going to take it. I told him that's our breadwinner.
Right? That was made things so much easier.
Well, if you could talk to someone at corporate to convince them to keep it, what would you say?
Well, I'd say it doubles how much we can take out onto the floor in one trip. Definitely picks up the speed of just unloading a truck.
You think it's a poor decision?
Taking it away, absolutely.
All right.
It's been a big help for us.